When pieces on a bagel. Wealthy, young, handsome. A man with the brightest of futures. A man with the darkest of pasts.
Before I even get started with this episode, I know I can't bring up Bill Cosby without talking about, how he raped a bunch of women and is in jail right now. So without further ado, I'm going to acknowledge it and then we'll start the episode.
I can talk down to you because I had a successful sitcom. Yeah, it was great women, Bill Cosby, so...
I think you were told. I don't want to compromise your integrity. I'm asking your integrity that since I didn't want to say anything, but I did answer you in terms of I don't want to say anything of what value women have.
You know what? You know anything about Benedict Fry? No, tell me about it. Well, there's this girl, Crazy Mary. You put some in her drink, man, she...
He had his hand on the back of my head, and he was trying to push it towards his erect penis.
Very groggily with him removing my underwear.
There was semen all over me, and that Cosby's Twitter page asked fans to meme Cosby. The results are overwhelmingly negative.
And after defending her co-star and friend in an exclusive interview with ABC News.
This is not about the women. This is about the obliteration of legacy.
This is the best elevator music I've ever heard.
Welcome back to Mike Saunders' Basement. I'm, of course, Mike Saunders, and this is my basement. I want to talk about The Cosby Show. I used to watch it when I was little. It was one of the shows, my mother was very Christian, it was one of the shows that she allowed to watch, when she was home, when she wasn't able to watch whatever, but, The Waltons, Little House on the Prairie, shit like that, but she loved The Cosby Show, and I watched all of it, and to the point where, it's a guilty pleasure, I'll watch it. If I see it on, I'll watch it, background noise, whatever. I could fall asleep to it. I've seen the episode so many times. It's not a great show, but it's a good family show, I guess. Well, there's really a handful of things in The Cosby Show that I'd like to get to, but I only want to talk, in this episode, I'm only talking about Jammin on the One. And I'll explain that in a second. But there was a two-parter where the Muppets were involved. There was an episode where he had a bad dream and every man in the show was having a baby and it was stuff that they liked. Like he gave birth to a hoagie and Theo gave birth to a Kawasaki Ninja or something. I can't remember what it was. And, but anyway, I'll do other episodes. There's also the Cosby Mysteries TV show, and there's a bunch of Cosby stuff. We'll do some Cosby stuff another time. But this time, we're doing Jammin on the One. One of my favorite things in existence. This episode is Denise, the second oldest daughter. She gets into a car accident, and it wasn't her fault. The limo hit her car. And it turns out that it's Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder!
And it's funny because I've heard stories about Stevie Wonder driving.
The great stories, for a couple of reasons in the book, is you let Stevie Wonder drive your snowmobile. Now,
I wonder if he was the one driving the limo. But anyway, he pays for the, paying for the damages and everything. But also, he's like, listen, I want to invite your family down to the studio. I've got this new Reggie Watts machine. I want to do some sampling. Come on down and I'll take care of your family. And they're all excited, blah, blah. So they get down there to the studio I think Bill Cosby, Heathcliff Huxtable was delivering a baby, so he couldn't be there. So it was just the family except for Sandra and the mother. So he's like, hey everybody, blah, blah, blah. He's like, okay, I want to sample some of you guys, so why don't you guys come up one by one, and Rudy comes up.
How old are you?
6.
How would you like to be on my new album? What sound do you think a giraffe makes?
Then calls up Vanessa.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
I bet you got a boyfriend.
Well, sort
Sort of.
So why don't you say Robert?
Robert.
Oh, say it like you really mean it.
Robert. Robert.
And then he calls up Denise and Theo.
Denise, how old are you?
17?
Theo, how old are you?
15.
Can you rap?
Yeah.
What's happening? Go on and rap for me one time.
No.
And what would you say at a party?
Jamming on the one.
Yeah. I'm just like, no one said that. When you go into a party, what do you say? Jamming on the one.
Jamming on the one. Jamming on the one.
Jamming on the one.
Jamming on the one.
And what would you say at a party?
Jamming on.
And what would you say at a party?
Jamming on.
And what would you say at a party?
Jamming on.
Like almost everybody I am friends with, I'll bring that up to them because I want them to know the reference Jamming on the one. Like I say to Jerry all the time. Like I bet if I text him, what do you say at a party? He'll text me back, Jamming on the one. I guarantee it, and I swear to you, I didn't tell him I was doing this. What do you say at parties? And I'm going to send him that. Told you. Right there, baby. It just baffled me, Jamming on the one. And it just stuck with me for years. Like, I've probably seen that, like, late 90s, and it just stuck with me my whole life. Jamming on the one. I say it all the time. Sometimes when I stream video games, it's on the bottom. It's on the crawl on the bottom, Jamming on the one. Jam on my one. Jamming on the one, little baby. See if I can find that clip. Jamming on the one. Jamming on the one. Cosby. Oh, hell yeah, here it is right here. Jamming on the one. What do you think I'd fucking say at a party? Jamming on the fucking one. I say jamming on the one, motherfucker. What do you say at a party? Well, what do I say? I say jamming on the one.
Jamming on the one.
It's what you say at parties. Jamming on the one.
Jamming on the one. Jamming on the one.
So then he calls Claire Huxtable up, and she sings, and then he plays a little tune, and that's pretty much it.
I just called to say how much I care.
But she's jamming on one, baby. Oh, and here's another thing. This Questlove from The Roots, he's publicly said that's what just that scene, jamming on the one, is what got him to, like, that's what really got him into sampling and getting into the whole, hip hop scene, which I think is hilarious.
Denise, it's your turn.
I don't know what to say.
But anyway, that's pretty much. I just want you guys to know, jamming on the one. My heart to yours, jamming on the one.
Jamming on the one.
What do you think, Lenny? What does it smell like?
It actually smells kind of good.
I drank.
It smells like
bullshit.
Jamming on the one. Oh, is it time to eat cabbages? It's fucking time to eat cabbage. Hell yeah. Oh, only let me eat 2 heads of cabbage.